Hello, hello. Happy Friday, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching my channel. I'm Stephanie and welcome to my sewing room. It's time for Friday sews. A little bit of sewing, a little bit of life, a little bit of whatever. Let's start with some sewing. So I'm wearing my new top, which is inspired by this actual picture. So this is the top without the cowl neck. So it's view A of Butterick 6248. I talked about this last week. I made the view B, which had the cowl neck, and this time I made view A. And that means short sleeves and no cowl neck. And I love it, I love it, I love it. Let me just show you a picture. I think it's flattering, I really do, and it's super comfy. Couple of notes I want to make. I might do a pattern review and kind of walk you through this because the pattern pieces have an issue. I almost want to show you, but basically I'm going to tell you, and then I'll do a video and show it, actually show it, because how this pocket is laid out is it's like a piece inside. Okay, so you stick your hands all the way through. Now the piece is sewn to this front, right? Little seam right here. See this princess seams? That pattern piece, sorry, I got my phone in my lap. I'm gonna set it right here. That pattern piece is supposed to lay flat on that front. And when I went to do that, it's smaller. And it has no size. The actual pocket is one size fits all. Let me pull it out and just show you. All right, found it. This is the pocket piece. So you put it on a fold right here, and it is a piece. There's only one size. It's all the sizes. It doesn't work. Probably for any of the sizes. When I laid it down to sew it on, it was too small, and so it was gonna bunch in right there. And so what I did is I redrew it to match that front. Worked perfect both times. So I need to do a pattern review and just let you know that was an issue, actual issue with that pattern piece. It just didn't work. I mean, if it works for you, great, but I redrew mine to fit and it worked great. So I feel like it would have been puckery if I hadn't done that. But I love view A. It's super comfy. Coming into spring, I'm not gonna want the cowl neck. I could see myself making this again, although I have so many other patterns from my latest pattern haul that I want to move on to some other looks. So I won't make it again, but I have it and we'll make it again someday, but not today. I love this other view D, has this weird little off-sided collar. I think that's super cute, so I might try that. But for now, I'm ready to move on to some other patterns. So there's that. I have so much going on. I just got home. I've been gone for the whole week. We left on Monday and we got back last night. So we've been gone in our camper. And oh my gosh, we had an amazing time. So there's a spoiler alert. And I'm going to do a video on this trip to Santa Cruz coming up very soon. A couple of things I want to share that are part of the trip, but not going to necessarily be in the travel video. One is I made a new friend. Hi, Sybil. So I was talking about going to the ocean, and Sybil messaged me and said, you know, Santa Cruz is looking really beautiful right now. And I wrote about, I'm going to Santa Cruz. That's where we're going. I didn't say it in the video because, you know, you're not supposed to tell those kind of things online, I guess. So I said, I'm going to Santa Cruz. And she said, do you want to meet up at Hearts Fabric? And I said, yes. So we made a date. We texted back and forth and made a date to meet up at Hearts Fabric. Now, let me just tell you, Hearts Fabric I have found online. When COVID hit and I couldn't go anywhere, I wanted to sew. I had an idea to make a hoodie sweatshirt dress, which has been a journey to say the least. But I wanted sweatshirt fabric, and I found something that said it was super soft, it's super comfy, and it was from Hearts Fabric. Now, needless to say, it was not the inexpensive fabric, but I wanted just that, and it fit the bill perfectly, so I ordered it. It was worth it, and it turned out super cute. I've worn it a whole lot. I'm going to put up a picture of that and the video to go with it, and that kind of was the first hoodie dress that turned into a journey of all kinds of hoodie dresses. I have so many. So I knew about Hearts Fabric, and honestly, before I even heard from Sybil, it was on my to-do list to go there. I always said if I ever go to Santa Cruz, I'm going there. And so now I'm going to meet a new friend there. It was so fun. So I got there and I was kind of wandering around, and this lovely lady walked up and said, "You're Stephanie, right?" And I'm like, "Yes, Sybil." So we went up and down the aisles talking about life and our lives, getting to know each other and talking about our sewing. And we got so much fun talking. We didn't take a selfie. Nothing. No video, no nothing. I almost wanted to chase her down to the parking lot, but she was already gone. I couldn't believe I didn't take a selfie so I could introduce you guys to Sybil. But we had so much fun, and I have to say, this YouTube channel has made me some amazing friends, and I count all of you in that. It's just been so much fun, so much fun. Someone kind of warned me about Hearts Fabric, one of you guys, and said, I don't really go there very often because it's kind of expensive. Well, guess what? It is. For me, I'm used to going to Fashion Fabric in Sacramento, where it's like $5 a yard, $6 a yard, $8's a lot. You know, like that's the kind of store. And when I shop at, like, I did a shopping haul from Girl Charlie, nothing in that haul was over $10 a yard. It was all under. And so I'm used to paying those smaller prices. And so I kind of know how much a garment's going to cost me to make. So I'm looking at these prices, and it's like, some of them were like $29 a yard. Okay, that's crazy, right? And so I said to Sybil, I'm going to get a piece of fabric, just like a souvenir. I'm going to buy something. And so we searched and kind of had ideas of what we were looking for. And I ended up buying a piece of fabric and another. And she ended up buying one of my fabrics too. So we're going to be twins. I'm not sure if we're going to make the same thing or not, but who knows? We haven't decided yet. So I bought this bag with Sybil. Now, I was kind of bummed that I didn't take any video. So I went back the next day and just videoed the store. Well, I ended up buying this bag. Splurge, for sure. I have a little account set aside for, you know, shopping for fabric, and I make a little bit of money on YouTube, just a tiny bit, and some on Amazon, and so I put that in that account, and I use some of that for the splurge. And so I want to say thank you to anybody who's ever watched a video or gone to my Amazon. Whenever I put a link to Amazon, sometimes it's pennies, you guys, but pennies add up when you don't spend them all at once. And so I want to show you what's in these bags, really bad, but I think they are so amazing. They're worth their own video. So when I turn this video camera off and get this posted, I'm going to film this fabric separate as a haul and show you everything because I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, what a splurge. I told Sybil when we were buying our fabric together, I said, I'm going to make a promise to myself that this will not be too precious to cut because I spent more money. Somehow it has to be, you know, just right? And I have always said, you know, nothing's too precious to cut, but yet everything is. Everything. If you love it, you're like, I can't use that. That's my favorite. I can't use that. That's my favorite. I can't use that. That's my favorite. That's crazy. So I'm going to use it for sure. And I already have some ideas. I've been going through my patterns, and I'm going to just start like planning each piece and just have a sewing marathon. I already had a fabric haul like a week ago, and now this one. Oh my gosh, you guys, I need to do a sewing marathon. And I don't know if you can see this, but over there, right out of view of the camera, my serger's gone. It's at the shop getting maintenance. I figured I was going to be gone a week, and they had a 3-week, they said 2 a while back, now it's 3 wait. So 1 week I was gone, so now I just wait. And somebody said, one of you guys said, get a spare, and I actually have a spare. I didn't think of it that way, but I gave my serger that I broke, which actually ended up only being the cutter that was broke, so I didn't have to buy a new serger. You live and learn, but I love my new serger so much it was worth it. And so my son has my old one, and we got a new cutter for it. It works great. So I'm going to borrow that back for the next couple weeks until I get my serger back, and which means I have to go through the whole threading because I have an Amber Air threader, air threader. You just stick the little thread in the hole, it threads itself. The one that I gave to my son, no, you have to take the thread and go through all these unbelievable little, you know, blah-de-da. It's hard to thread. But you know what? I got really good at threading that, so I'm sure I can get it going again. So that's my plan. So I have a lot on my plate. A lot on my plate. It was nice to get away. It was really nice to get away. And, you know, I have a bunch of texting buddies. My mom's one of them. And, you know, I lived in the Bay Area as a child. Not all my childhood, but some of it. And my mom was reminiscing about going to Santa Cruz when we lived in San Jose. So I was probably 10. She said it was probably 70 years ago. And I said, Mom, I'm not even 70 years old and I wasn't a baby. So it was 69. We were in Santa Cruz, Capitola and Santa Cruz. Kind of just the moms took the kids during the day and we went, you know, into the water and the sand and we reminisced. So come back and watch the video of our Santa Cruz trip and I will show you all the glamping, all the trailer stuff, Santa Cruz, all of that. And that's going to come out on Tuesday. I'm planning on my shopping haul for Sunday, so that's what's going on in my head. It's a plan. It's a plan. And I need to do a lot of planning because I have a lot of things I want to make. I've got challenges that I've agreed to, collabs that I've agreed to. I have a lot to plan. And that's where my new planning binder I made a video on is going to come in handy. So I have a lot to do. Man, I think you're caught up. I feel like I'm still, do you have to recover from a vacation? I feel like I'm recovering, getting back home. Oh, I was going to say, when I was texting with my mom, see, I came back around. When I was texting with my mom and after the reminiscing, I told her, I said, you know, it's nice to get away because it makes you miss home. And she said, yes, her and my stepdad used to travel a lot. They don't travel anymore at all. They've got all the animals and they're a little older and they had their traveling days. And I said, well, this is our turn for our traveling days. And we want to get as much in as we can before we just don't want to anymore. Because we'll get there, you know. You know, there it is. So we were saying it's nice to miss home, and I did. I missed home and I missed my sewing room, and I really wanted to work on projects. Like I have the itch to get some sewing done. That's a whole week off and I have an itch. So I'm excited. That's about all I wanted to kind of pop in and say today. I hope you're having a wonderful day and I look forward to talking to you soon. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe and the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And I look forward to talking to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.